Jacquie and I'm an improvement advisor with the Care Inspectorate, and I've got a real passion for food and fluid. It's part of my role. When you're caring for somebody, especially an older person, it's really important that we make sure they get enough to drink every day. There's a lot of information available on websites, and it's basically highlighting to you how much fluid a person should drink every day. If you look at the sort of food and fluid standards, it's about 1,600 mils a day if you're a woman, and maybe 2 litres if you're a man. But this can vary because we have to build in personal preferences and choice. But the best thing for care staff to do is just to ask those kind of person-centred questions to find out what the person's norm is, so that they can then adapt the care that they give to make sure that people are drinking enough throughout their waking day. And I use the term waking days because everybody gets up and goes to bed at different times. So during when that person's alert, you'll get to know when they're more likely to drink more. If they're late to rise, it's really important that they actually break their fast and they actually get something to drink when they get up. But it's also really important that they get the things that they like to drink. Care staff can be really creative when it comes to offering older people fluid, for want of a better word, during their waking day. So it's about finding out, do they like smoothies? You could make them up nice big drinks. It's nice and cool. It encourages folk to drink during the day. You can also get them fluid into them via milky puddings, nice jellies. So until you have that conversation with that individual, or even their family, they'll tell you all the nice wee things about them, and use the family, ask the family to bring up things that they like to drink. And I have to be honest and say, it's not always the amount of fluid that people take in, it's what people drink. And I would rather people drank what they like than not drink anything. So I know there's a big sort of demonisation of fizzy fluids or fizzy drinks, but if that's the only thing a person will drink, then I have to say it's much more important that they drink. Having an adequate fluid intake every day is really important because it's for the whole health and well-being of that individual. So again, having enough to drink helps people with their cognition, because there's loads of research that suggests increasing your fluid intake by 200 mils can really make the difference, especially for an older person. It's also good for your skin, it's good for your bowel, it's good for your bladder. So it's really important. Okay, we're talking about fluid, but drinking is much more than just putting fluid in and swallowing. It's about how you present the fluids. It's how people actually engage. It's a really social aspect as well. So really be creative. Introduce mocktails into your care home or your care service. And again, there's lots of things on the web that will help you make those up. You can have smoothie bars, you can have milkshake days, you can bring it back to the rock and roll of the 50s if people have been born in that era. So it's about being really creative and encouraging people to drink enough fluids every day.